Both my dogs that have passed have been pretty sort of traumatic and very unexpected.
Lacey Taylor refused to part company with her pets.
Okay, yes.
First, there was 9-year-old Electra.
I couldn't leave her body. I didn't want to let it go.
Come on, Wally. Come here, buddy.
Then, 7 years later, Wally died suddenly.
He was just a sweetheart. He was very cheeky. He didn't leave my side. Yeah. I wasn't ready to say goodbye to him. And still not. Like, for me, still, it hurts.
The solution was obvious and the price tag considerable, about $1,500 per pet.
I didn't care about the money.
Oh, we've done everything: dogs, cats, rabbits, snakes, lizards, mice, birds, whatever can be a pet, we've done.
Marcus McAllowitz from Down Under Taxidermy helps pet owners who can't let go.
Taxiderming of pets has certainly become more popular. We would have done in excess of 1,500 pets since I've started this.
Everyone was so devastated when we made the decision to have her put down, but she'd given us 19 amazing years.
Slippers was an integral member of Jake's family. It was his wife who suggested immortality.
She's like, I think we should get the cat stuffed. I thought it was a bit weird.
Proud of his craft, Marcus describes the freeze-drying process he uses to help pets into the afterlife.
Once it's passed, you need to get it into a freezer in a plastic bag. The innards have to be removed, and then we just dip them in some chemicals and stitch them back together, and then they go into the machine.
After being frozen for several months, the finer features are added by an artist.
This is a collection of eyes that we use in our taxidermy work. They're glass eyes and they're handmade for pets.
Every pet has its quirks and some requests are quite bizarre.
We have Boston here. The person that owns that wanted to have the tongue sticking out a bit because that's what this little fella used to do all the time.
I was really excited, but nervous as well, and I just didn't know what to expect.
Their friends probably all have said to him, "You're mad, it's going to look like Frankenstein."
We were very nervous walking in there, wondering if we'd made the worst decision ever.
One of the girls brought him out and instantly just saw it was him. It was his face. It was his eyes.
I'm glad that we had Slippers preserved, and to know that she looks exactly like we wanted her to was just the cherry on top.
The most rewarding part of our job is seeing the looks on people's faces.
Home at last, Slippers is as comfortable as ever.
She's in the lounge room. We've got a little bed made up for her. Bit of a shrine, I suppose. Sounds horrible, but she sort of feels a bit like a flat football now. So
I'm not married. I don't have kids. So my dogs are my family. They are like my kids.
we can still have that interaction with her. We can see her. It's not like if we had her cremated, we'd be looking at an urn or a photo or something like that.
When I'm old, I'm going to be an old lady with a room full of taxidermy dogs. And sometimes I wonder whether I'm a little bit crazy.
I find often the best people are a little bit crazy, but I guess the sense of peace that they're giving to those people. Definitely. When you're going through such grief, it is such a grief when you lose a pet. So however people choose to grieve, if these animals, these taxidermied animals are helping in that process, I think it's a great thing.
I've got to say they're very good these days as well, because some of the previous, like past taxidermy that would be very worrying.
Scary,
Yeah.
You're not a
lovely.
fan?
They were so
They
realistic.
are nice.
The whole thing.
The whole thing's
concept.
scary. I'd want to take it to the park. I'd throw the ball. I'd have to chase the ball after I throw it.
Yeah, but if you say sit, it will.
But then I'll sit. I'll have the ball in my mouth. I'll have to do it all.
Okay, this is a different chat.
Let's end this.